So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Cannibals, 1980. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. I love this flick. This is going to be another Adrian mention. He's calling it White Cannibal Queen. The original title was Mondo Cannibal. In English, it means Cannibal World, also known as the Cannibals, or in the case of this Blue Underground, it's just called Cannibals. No "the" in front of it. Die Blonde Gotten, White Cannibal Queen, which is the most common name for this movie, which is probably why Adrian thought it was White Cannibal Queen, a woman for the cannibals and barbarian goddess. 1980 Spanish-Italian cannibal exploitation film directed by Jesús Franco, stars Al Cliver, who was in Luci Fucci Zombie. And then 17-year-old Sabrina Saini showing off her butt and her left breast. Is that even legal to have a 17-year-old naked like that? Or almost naked? She was covering her her front part and her right breast. It is one of the 2 cannibal films directed by Franco, starring Cliver, the other being Devil Hunter, which I have not seen. Again, Cliver was in the Luci Fucci Zombie movie. Franco's original shooting title was Rio Salvaje, but it was changed to Mondo Cannibal before its release. While not prosecuted for obscenity, the film was seized and confiscated in the UK under Section 3 of the Obscene Publications Act 1959 during the Video Nasty Panic. A father, Al Cliver, attempts to rescue his teenage daughter, Sabrina Saini, from a tribe of man-eating primitives who, unknown to him, have made her their queen. Franco said in the interview that, okay, so there's a 20-minute interview on the, I got both of the Australian mates in here. Yeah, I watched Christopher Reeve Superman movies. I've seen 3 of them. I haven't seen the 3rd one. But I do have it on my Netflix queue to answer Karate Man's question. I didn't like the 4th one. Yeah. That's the canon movie. You're talking about Superman 4. All right. So Franco did a 20-minute interview. He looks like a mess. His hair is all disheveled. His skin is wrinkled from... that's the one where Superman gets drunk, Superman 3. I want to see that. I haven't seen it yet. Anyways, Franco said during the interview, well, his face is all messed up from smoking cigarettes. He even smokes during the interview. Yeah, evil Superman. And he looks like a ghoul, Jesús Franco. He hasn't aged well, thanks to cigarette smoking. Here's the disc, by the way, in case you join late. They're calling it Cannibals. All right. So Jesús Franco hates cannibal movies. He says he got dragged into it by somebody else. Franco Franco said in the interview that he only did the 2 cannibal films for the money, and he said he had no idea why anybody will watch such films. He hates cannibal films, but he did it anyway because somebody asked him to do it for money. He said he said that Sabrina Saini was the worst actress that he ever worked with in his life. He said that she was the dumbest. He called her a puppet. And nobody wanted to have sex with her because she's just a puppet. She has no expression on her face. Second only to Ramona Power. and that's Saini's only good quality was her delectable derriere. Yeah, I tend to agree with that. But it's one of those so bad that it's good type movies. You gotta love this flick. I mean, it's just weird. They use steak covered with blood to yeah. So Jesus Franco, it's steak covered with blood. Okay, that's what it looks like. It looks like taco meat covered in blood. Flank steak, I should say. It looks like the Herschel Gordon Lewis movie, Blood something. Blood Feast. That's the movie I'm thinking of. It looks like Blood Feast. Yeah. Only Jesus Franco could do a cannibal film like this. He tried to make it as different as possible from Cannibal Holocaust, okay? Which was the first cannibal movie that he saw and he hated. He hired a bunch of gypsies just like he did in his Custer movie. Ian Jane from DVD Talk awarded the film 1.5 out of 5 stars, criticizing the film for its poor acting, ineffective special effects, which I just mentioned, screenplay, music score, and editing. However, Jane went on to state, there's a strange manic energy to the picture that makes it a lot of fun to watch, which is what Adrian said. And man, was he right. Right on the money. Like I said, it's one of those so bad that it's good type movies. And what can I say? I'll just read you a review from IMDb, which is also calling White Cannibal Queen, by the way. It gets a 3.3 out of 10 on IMDb, only 997 ratings. A man who lost an arm in his family to a tribe of cannibals returns 10 years later to bring back his teenage daughter, only to find that she grew up in into a beautiful blonde woman who became the cannibals' queen. I think that's a better summary than the Wikipedia summary. Anyways, so I got the first disc and it kept freezing up. I couldn't watch the interview or the end of the movie, the last 20 minutes. So I got the second disc and it was freezing up, but not as bad. I don't know if it's a problem with the Blue Underground disc or what's going on here. Or maybe there's a problem with my DVD player. Yeah, Jess Franco says he hated the cannibal genre, and after his 2 cannibal films, he would never shoot another, as it was just a popular phase of cinema with the directors Umberto Lenzi and Ruggero Deodato, the guy who did Cannibal Holocaust. Let's take a look at the user reviews. There are 35 of them. I got to sift through these. I'll show you the other two discs. There was a really good review on IMDb. Let's see if I can find it. A lot of bad reviews on here. But I can't find the one that I want. I think somebody reviewed the wrong movie on here because they said there's not enough TNA. Oh, I can't find it. Never mind. But I'll post another review in the description. That's really funny. It says the Cannibals look like they're wearing Kiss. They're members of the Kiss band Kiss, or they're cheering for their favorite football team. Here's Cosmos, War of the Planets, and Warriors of the Wasteland double feature. That looks pretty cool. Oh, you like the old Christopher Reeve Superman better than the new guy. What's his name? I thought he was all right. This is an Adrian mention. The Gay Deceivers. It's got an actual gay actor in it. They're trying to get out of joining the army or something. I saw the new Superman. I thought he was pretty decent. But that's just me. All right. I guess I'll go down my list. Hopefully there's not something wrong with my DVD player. Yeah, this movie is unintentionally funny. That's what I meant to say. That's what Adrian means by fun. Unintentionally funny. So bad that it's good. How can you say he's the best Superman if you haven't seen the new guy? I'm just asking. I don't mean to be smart aleck, but how can you compare the two? Just asking. No offense. All right. So I guess I'll go down my list. I've talked enough about Cannibals or the Cannibals or White Cannibal Queen or whatever 15 movie titles this thing has. It's a great flick. Highly recommended. Check it out. All right. I finally finished it. Yeah, I'm kind of doing good with the pace of my movie reviews. Give me credit, guys. I was really slow when I had the Ash versus Evil Dead discs. It took me forever to watch them. All 3 seasons, man. All right. Let's see what we got. Phantom from Space, 1953. The Dungeon of Horror, 1962. The Amazing Mr. X, 1948. Damnation Alley, 1977. Shadow Warriors 2, 1999. Law of the Jungle, 1942. Blake of Scotland Yard, 1937. Kansas City Confidential, 1952. Windjammer, 1937. Swamp Fire, 1946. Police Story 4. Blood Ring, 1991. Hostile Country, 1950. Rotor, The Wrong Road, 1937. You Bet Your Life. Identity Unknown, 1945. Chain for Life, 1952. Untamed Woman, 1952. Untamed Women, Texas Brooklyn Heaven, 1948. Beast from Haunted Cave, 1959. Moon of the Wolf, 1972. Hurricane Smith, 1992. Showdown, 1993. Best of the Best 2. TNT, 1997. My Dear Secretary, 1948. The Mystery Man, 1935. Bride of the Gorilla, 1951. Letter of Introduction, 1938. Dick Tracy versus the Mole, Seasons 1, Episodes 9 through 12. Devil's Island, 1939. Angel Town, 1990. Mercenary, 1996. Mercenary is both an Adrian mention and Karate Man recommendation. Night Fright, 1967. DEFCON 4, 1985. Santa Fe Trail, 1940. Renegade Girl, 1946. Passport for a Corpse, 1962. Black Dragons, 1942. Cyborg Cop 2. Drums of the Desert, 1940. Shock, 1946. It Lives by Night. Train to Tombstone, 1950. Deputy Marshal, 1949. Broadway Limited, 1941. The Strange Woman, 1946. The Fighter, 1952. Bamboo Gods and Iron Men, 1974. Zero Tolerance. Ulterior Motives, 1992. The Big Chance, 1933. I'll See You in Hell, 1960. The Case, Hostile Country, 1950. Three Desperate Men, 1951. The Star Packer, 1934. The Devil's Hand, 1961. My Outlaw Brother, 1951. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. Talons of the Eagle. Riders of the Whistling Pines, 1949. Portraits of Terror, The Final Curtain. Safe and Effective, A Second Opinion, 2022. Malibu Crush, 2022. Dead Tides, 1996. Easy Money, 1936. Swing High, Swing Low, 1937. An Eye for an Eye. The Real Anthony Fauci, 2022. Return to the Batcave, The Misadventures of Adam and Bert. The Giant Gila Monster, 1959. Shadows on the Stairs, 1941. The Bigamist, 1953. And The Unholy Four, 1954. That's my full list. Never intrigued you. In other words, you watched the trailer and you didn't want to watch the movies. That's what you mean by you just got an idea that he was bad by watching the trailer? Oh yeah, that was my ex-girlfriend. I haven't had a girlfriend for a long time, man. Not the young one, but the older one. She's I forget her name. I think it's June Leon or something. something Chinese. She cooked a lot of rice, and she was taking vitamin pills to get pregnant. But then her daughter started going off on me like, "Can you support us? Really?" And then I wanted no part of that. I just left. I said, "Forget it. I don't want this." And she worked in some kind of nail salon, some fancy place in downtown San Francisco. She wanted me to buy her like a 3 carat rock, like the one that her customers had. I said, no, no, no. I already made that mistake. I bought a 2 carat ring for $8,000 to my second wife, who also happens to be Chinese. We went to Tiffany's. I had to borrow on my retirement plan to pay for that stupid thing. And then she divorced me and she got to keep it. Oh, man. I have nothing but trouble from single Asian women. I think that's why I'm starting to get attracted to white women. All the white women in this movie are attractive to me, especially the dumb blonde. Jesus Franco calls her a puppet. I call her a dumb blonde. No massage, just nails. And she had to work with those nasty chemicals all day long. I kind of felt sorry for her. I think she got a second job somewhere after I broke up with her. But at least she didn't force me to wear a condom, man. I just pulled it out right before I was squirting all over the place. That's her idea of birth control. Oh my God. That woman was pretty crazy about me. She actually wanted to reconcile, and I said, "No, you don't smell too good." No, I didn't say that. But she, she had this bad smell on her when she tried to give me back my son's pictures. Here's the one she gave back to me. Because I had it at her apartment, and she didn't let me move in. No, I don't have the clap. I think that's a East Asia problem that you had to deal with. In the United States, it's not much of a problem. Although I probably would have gotten it if I had flirted a little bit more with that Filipino coworker. Remember her? I think she got pregnant. I don't know if she had a miscarriage from the COVID shot. Anyways, I know you told me you had it. That's why you're probably messing around with those East Asian women. Anyways, nice chatting with you. Thanks for the review. I mean, thanks for the mention, Adrian. I think you mentioned a couple of times because I had it on my Netflix queue and my list. It had so many different titles that I didn't even realize that I had it on 2 different lists. But I finally got around to watching the disc. It skipped a little bit at the end, but not too bad. This replacement disc. So hopefully I won't have that problem. Yeah, I've never had a Vietnamese girlfriend. I heard they were greedy. That's what my Chinese coworker said. So I tried to avoid them. Anyways, nice chat with you two mates. It's good to see you in the chat room. Laters.